Get ready for your daily dose of marketing strategies and tactics from entrepreneurs with the guile and experience to help you find success in any marketing capacity. You're listening to Marketing School with your instructors, Neil Patel and Eric Su.
Welcome to another episode of Marketing School. I'm Eric Su.
And I'm Neil Patel.
And today we are going to talk about how to get your first 1,000 Facebook fans without paid ads. So first and foremost, why is Facebook still important nowadays? Because guess what? They have most of the attention, right? On Instagram, on WhatsApp, on Messenger, on Facebook as well. But we're just going to be talking about the Facebook page in this context. So I think it's still important because, you can do Facebook Lives, things like that. You can build a community, all that kind of good stuff, right? So the first thing is the simple stuff, right? Blast your email list or whatever assets that you have, your social followings, things like that. I would also say in your initial, when you're collecting emails, and you should be collecting emails, the very first introduction email, you get them to connect with your page, right? You say, hey, follow our page. That certainly works well. That can probably, just using the assets that you have right now should get you to maybe 50 or 100 people just out the gate.
Yeah, so in addition to doing the email blast on your website, you can use an exit pop-up. I do this with Hello Bar on my QuickSprout site, and I try to get them to subscribe to the Facebook page. I generate over 1,000 fans a week just from that one simple tactic. And if someone's on your website, they're a perfect fit to subscribe to your Facebook page. They like what they see. Why not get them continually to come back to your website? And yes, you can collect emails and that's great and all, but you also want people to follow you on all the channels, including Facebook. So just do an exit pop-up on your main site and ask them to subscribe on your Facebook fan page.
Yeah. So the other thing is, think about who else you can collaborate or who else you can partner with, right? So you don't necessarily need to run paid ads, but let's say you want to do a joint webinar, for example, with somebody else, and your main call to action is to get them to follow your Facebook page, right? You can definitely do that. And in some cases, it makes sense to, drive them to an email. But in some cases, like you want to build your Facebook page up quickly, maybe you keep the CTA or call to action just focused on Facebook for the next, 2-3 months or so. And you will easily get to that 1,000, right? Like you're working with people that have, let's say you're collabing with someone that has, maybe a 5,000 or 10,000 person email list, right? Obviously, you want to work with someone that's around kind of your range. And then you do a joint webinar and, you're probably going to get a couple, 50 to 100 people per webinar that you do, maybe even more than that, depending on the size of the list. But just not even just focusing on a joint webinar, but what kind of collaborations can you be doing with people, whether it's a YouTube collaboration or something else, and just make sure that the CTA is focused on Facebook.
Yeah, in addition, people forget the basic things like participating. If you want a lot of fans, go to all the other similar fan pages and groups within Facebook, join them, and participate by leaving detailed comments. I'm not talking about a line or 2 lines. I'm talking about like paragraphs. People be like, oh, who's this Eric? Who's this Neil? Oh, this is their fan page? Oh, let me like it. Let me follow them. Just because if you provide a ton of value and people are like, you're amazing, they're much more likely to follow you. And everyone, when I talk to them and they want to get more Facebook fans, especially when they don't want to spend money on paid ads, they're trying to figure out shortcuts. Yes, you can do a shortcut, but the shortcut's not going to get you amazing, high quality fans. You want amazing fans? Participate. Take some time to help other people out. Give before you ask. That's a simple strategy Eric and I have both used to build our careers and our audience. We don't just go up to people and being like, oh, you want marketing advice? Pay me. No, we give them a ton of free advice. And we don't just do it in 1 or 2 sentences. We make sure they're walking away with so much amazing information that they're happy. We don't care if they can afford our services. We just want to make sure they're left with a good taste in their mouth, because that's going to create that virality in which they're going to like our fan page. They're going to be evangelists and tell all their other friends to follow us as well.
Yeah. And the other thing I'll add as well is giveaways, right? Giveaways are really good. You can use King Sumo giveaways. When you run a giveaway to your list, and then one of the options is to follow your Facebook page, or you can even use Viper. That's VYPER.io. Both of these are really good, right? You can even so when you run a contest, you might have a giveaway. Like let's say, for example, I'm giving away marketing books, right? And you have a bunch of people sharing it, but if they want to get more entries, they can follow your Facebook page. That's certainly one way of doing it, because people want as many entries as possible, assuming it's a good giveaway. So giveaways are definitely strong. And then I think the other thing that's escaping my mind right now that you could be doing, maybe you'll come back in a little bit. Neil?
Yeah. The other strategy I like using, and this one's really simple, content gates. So I block off some of my premium content on my blog. I don't do this much these days. And if someone wants access to it, I make them fan me on Facebook or YouTube or any of those channels. It works extremely well. You'll get a ton of Facebook fans, and people won't be upset because it's like they're getting premium content in exchange for becoming your Facebook fan.
Yep. So I can't remember the other one, so maybe another day. But that's it for today. But before we go, we have a special giveaway for you. Just go to singlegrain.com/giveaway, and we will see you tomorrow.
This session of Marketing School has come to a close. Be sure to subscribe for more daily marketing strategies and tactics to help you find the success you've always dreamed of. And don't forget to rate and review so we can continue to bring you the best daily content possible. We'll see you in class tomorrow, right here on Marketing School.